Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-August love reading. I've been shuffling off camera, so we're going to get started. And of course I jinxed it because then I did the thing right there and it didn't take. So alright, last shuffle. Okay, I do get specific. It starts off general and then I clarify, which means it might start off resonating and then it doesn't, because the more specific I get, it's not going to be everybody's situation. So if that's the case, check your moon, rising, Venus, or another channel for a more rounded picture. Take what resonates, leave the rest. High Priestess. This is the energy between you and another person. If you are not coupled, it's how you're thinking about your love life in general, or what you're thinking of a potential partner. Could be even the overall energy or what's on your mind about just venturing back out into the wild and dating again. Strength upright, Nine of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles upright, and the Tower reversed. All right, so preliminary reading here. We've got confidence, generosity, kindness, compassion, courage, patience, all good things. Being set free from anxiety, the worst is over, finally getting past the emotion of it and coming out of it. Or it could be that we are deeper in despair, deeper in depression and feeling hopeless, and this is severe mental anguish. We've got somebody or a situation feels very scattered. Somebody could be very hasty and have disregard for consequences. No matter who they hurt or who it affects, they're just going to do what they want to do, or devil may care type attitude. And then we've got a windfall, an offer of security, something to do with material security, material prosperity, and kind of dodging a bullet, maybe shaking things up here. Avoidance of change, fear of change. All right, so let's get into it. In the past, we had this situation right here. Okay, let's see what that is. All right, things were stable. So my guess is that there was my guess is there was a stable, my guess is, all right. Some of you might have had a stable relationship or the beginnings of one where you felt like, oh, okay, you know, and yet it was a rite of passage. It was a time of, it's like something ended and this is a new beginning, and this person kind of saw you through that, or they were at the beginnings of this beginning. Okay, hang on, I'm getting a better picture here, and that'll happen as I go along too. I'm starting off and then it makes sense. Okay, not going there yet. Hang on. This is Aquarius, so this reading is for Pisces. This is Aquarius card. This could be Taurus. Okay. Okay, so we've got juggling. I'm not doing it very well. Juggling things, work, juggling friends, social time, relationship. This is a relationship reading, so it looks like somebody is not doing well with having priorities or being able to prioritize. Okay. It's almost like they're completely out of balance because they want what they want, and this is pervasive. This isn't just like, oh, I want to be happy, so I'm going to try a few things. No, this is something there's a lot of desperation and despondency here. Somebody really wants to be happy, okay? And it's almost like they're willing to forego a lot of what might make sense, what's like common sense or what's practical, to pursue this or to hold on to this. And that could be what this anguish is about. Like, you know that it's not the right thing, but it's something, you know what I mean? And at first it started off with in a good place, right? And things were steady and stable and reliable and efficient and routine and predictable and safe and, you know, just steady and sturdy. And isn't that funny? We got two on a horse here. Interesting that. And something happened. There was okay, so so remember what I said about this situation. Person probably showed up right when you were kind of feeling back like you were on your feet again, and you had just been through a relationship that had ended or a situation that ended, and you were past the broken heart and the hurt of it, and they kind of saw you through the ending of that, and you were open to this relationship where it was really good at first. Then this anxiety sets in, this despondency, this despair, and you're almost willing to do anything to keep your hope alive for it, this relationship. What the heck happened? That this was the obstacle. It was, were you really over it? Because this feels like desperation to me. What the heck? I'm really clarifying the heck out of this one, because this is confusing to me, Pisces. Okay. So you had a stable relationship that ended, or you were in something and it ended, and you started again with somebody that seemed really reliable and stable, and you were coming out of this heartache and hurt. Maybe it was a past relationship or a family issue. It feels like a past relationship, though. You were coming out of that. You met somebody that was stable and secure, and they were helping you through that ending and starting a new beginning, and then it took a turn for the worse, and somebody got exhausted and defensive real quick. And it feels like you're tired and you're back to where you started. Do you know what I mean? Like you want it so badly, and you, Pisces, you feel like you're back to where you started. You're throwing caution to the wind about, dare I say, wedding or getting married. It's funny, you're going through the motions, you're doing it anyway, and you're doing the right thing, you're doing the traditional, you really want the stability, so you're almost like making bad choices in the name of keeping that stability. And you're not happy with it. You're not happy with yourself. You're like, man, this is all that's out there. This is all that's being offered. I'll take it. But you know that it's not the right thing to do. But in the name of stability and needing predictability and routine, you're willing to forsake your freedom, even though you're not feeling it. You're willing to forsake your freedom. And all right, let's try it. Because you are a good person and you do want that. You really want a relationship. And so there's this offer of coupleship, let's be monogamous, that would give you that security that you're looking for, but it's not the right time for you to be with this person. It's not, something's amiss. They're not a bad person. This is primarily about you in reaction to somebody else. And Pisces, you never disappoint. You are always very interesting. Look at this. Do you see this? You see that? Okay. Listen to yourself. This is you going through the motions and doing what would ultimately bring you this, but it's not right. And you know it's not right because you've got this anxiety and this brashness and you're acting out of impulse and let's just get it over with. Let's just get it done. Because you want this. You want this connection. You want this security, this assuredness. And it's there, but it comes at a cost because you think it'll bring you happiness, but it's not the right time for it. The person isn't bad. You're not bad. It's just not, it's not the right time. Okay? And you're not listening to yourself. You know it. That's what this is about. You know it. But you're not listening to yourself. Okay, so that was not exasperated. This is like, and it comes together. The ending here is the Tower reversed. That is fear of change or narrowly avoiding disaster, mitigating disaster. So this could have been like, go ahead and getting married, you know, whereas maybe you've slowed things down, called things off, because you're going to get this offer, you're going to get this potential, and then maybe you wake up and realize, wait a minute, hold on. I think my security lies in friendships and going out and sort of recouping and de-stressing and being with my friends and people that I'm just not ready. I want this, but it's not the right time. I need to get back in touch with old friends. I need to go out and socialize. I need to not be so deep into this and socialize. And this feels like the right thing to do because you're not doubting yourself. If it were like this, you'd be all over the place thinking, oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? So I want to see what happened between here and here. What caused this epiphany? Okay. All right, so my hunch is that, all right, you're coming from a position of strong. Somebody's helping you get through the heartache. They offer this. They seem reliable and stable, but it's not a good fit. It's not a good fit. You suspect, maybe you even suspect that you're not doing, you suspect probably that there's a third-party situation or they're not maybe they're still dating. It's just, it's not what you want. You're having a hard time grappling with the past and what happened with this new person, this new relationship you're in. And you're trying to stick it out and stick to it, but you want this, but you're like, meh, it's just not ideal, but it's not bad, right? You're not listening to yourself. Yourself's going, hey, just no, not yet. It's not time. You're still probably dealing with this fresh start, you know? And so you get this offer. This person right here makes this offer, okay? And you think it could make you happy, but it's the wrong time for it, right? Then you find out what happened was, what brought you from this offer and considering it to right here, where it's like, whoo, narrowly avoiding disaster, is you probably found out about a third-party situation involving their work trip. They cheated while they were away, or, you know, maybe you were tempted by somebody at work and you are back out there dating again. You called it off, and this is the right thing to do. You really feel like this is the right thing to do, and I suspect you're probably relieved, because it was almost like right here you were trying to force it, okay? Oh, good God. It's already 11 minutes. Okay. So, Pisces. A lot of clarifying here, because this was like, gosh, it's not like someone's being a jerk. It's not that clear cut. It's just that you were feeling really anxious over something. And okay, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes, this is also being cut off from your own sexuality. So if you were in this relationship and it was stable, but you were like, there's not a whole lot of passion there, like I'm just not feeling like they're not doing it for me, that matters. Okay, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I'm glad to see that you're back over here, willing to go out there and date and find somebody or something, find a situation where you feel like you can be maybe more adventurous, or just, you know, willing to open up to somebody, or in the dating mood, because a relationship without that, not really a whole lot of fun. Yellow Jasper, control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Pisces do like to be free. You like to swim around in those waters, so now is not the time for you to lock it down. You need to be back out there doing this. It's not that you have control issues per se, but it could very well turn into that if you're fighting your natural urges to date and to just be, you know, not exclusive. Control issues could emerge, is what that is. No, that is exactly right. No to this. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's like you go through this whole process and then it's finally like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to have this disastrous situation. I'm going to do what feels right. I'm going to do what feels right. Okay. All right, Pisces. That went on way longer than I thought it would. I hope this was helpful, and it got to pretty specific. So I hope you got something out of this. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.